Coming to you from Seattle tonight, where the roof at Safeco Field has been closed for comfort. It's the opener of this 3-game series between the Minnesota Twins and the Seattle Mariners. Who's going to win the battle between these two? We'll see next. Felix Hernandez will be on the mound for the series opener. Eric, any thoughts?
Well, guys, good thing for him that he's pitching at home. ERA has been great when he's toiling in his own ballpark.
Kevin Kiermaier strides forward, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Center fielder, Kevin Kiermaier.
Sent on the ground out to second. A quick out number 1. And now here's a look at the Minnesota Twins starting lineup. What's the key for them to win this series opener, Steve?
Well, you're going to get a heavy dose of those sinking fastballs, so you got to look for the ball to get up in the zone. If you swing at anything down, you're going to be rolling over pitches, and it's hard to get a rally started if you're hitting into double plays all day.
Danny Santana will come forward now, back in the lineup here after getting yesterday afternoon off. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. And EK, you take a look at these Mariners entering play here tonight. They were losers last time out, but still in a decent groove as they'd won 4 of 5 prior to that.
I think it's just going to be a matter of putting yesterday behind you. It wasn't their finest performance of the year, that's for sure, but they're capable of playing much better ball, and I think we'll see a sharper focus here in this one.
With a moment now, let's take a look at how the Mariners will set up defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Well, Matty, when you're talking about guys at the hot corner, the best in the league, we're looking at one of them right here. Gold Glove Award winner last year. Has as soft a hands as anybody in the league.
Tap fouled at home plate. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he takes strike 2. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Working the plate is Carl Dixon.
Yeah, you know, I've seen a couple times with Dixon behind the plate where there was some disagreement on pitches up in the strike zone. Seems to be a polarizing spot for him sometimes. So we'll see if that comes into play.
Throw will go to Adrian at first, and with it, the side is retired. So they're set down 1-2-3 by King Felix in the first. Jacob deGrom gets the call for game 1 of the series. What's your take on him, EK?
Well, guys, one of the areas where he's fared real well, when he gets into jams, he's able to get out of it. He has not allowed a lot of hits when guys are out in scoring position. He'll hope to continue that here in this one.
D. Gordon comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
D. Gordon.
Now a ball softly hit and fouled off to the left, strike 1. Lifted the other way to left center. On the move is Kiermaier. 1 away. With a moment here in Seattle, a look at the Mariners starting lineup. Who do you have your eye on, EK?
Well, right now they're looking for Joe Mauer to turn things around. Coming off a terrible month at the plate in which he hit less than 200. Hopefully turning the page on the calendar will help snap him out of this slump.
Kyle Seager will stand in now. 0 for 4 in that day game yesterday.
Well, guys, he's really been scuffling lately, hitting under 250 over his last 10 games. So he's going to be looking to turn this thing around sometime soon.
In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. And EK, we take a look at the Twins as they begin play here tonight. They're definitely in a nice stretch as they've won 6 of their last 7 ball games.
Yeah, but they've got a tough assignment on the mound here tonight, so they're going to have their hands full. But the way they've been playing, I get the sense that no one in that dugout's too concerned.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Hit out towards second. Dozier fields it cleanly. Throw on to first, 2 gone. And with that, let's give you a look at how the Twins stack up defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. EK, what do you got?
Well, man, expect to see more incredible defense by Kevin Kiermaier. In 2015, he was the AL Gold Glove winner in center field. The man can absolutely fly in the outfield, not afraid to leave his feet and risk his body to make the unbelievable catch. He makes everything just look routine.
Here's the first pitch to him. Joe Mauer is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
And, you know, I think it's going to be important that when guys get their pitches, they take advantage. There it looked like he was taken all the way, and he may not get another pitch that catches that much of the plate.
Santana has a read on it, and that retires the side. Mariners come up empty first time around. We played an inning in Seattle, no score. Mark Trumbo strides forward with a hot bat in his hands. Great numbers over the past few games.
Mark Trumbo.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0.
Quite a matchup here. You've got one of the front runners for the Cy Young matching up against one of the front runners for the MVP.
First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
Well, the key for him on the mound will be keeping that ball down in the strike zone. He's got a good sinker and a changeup that aren't very effective when they're up in the zone.
Here's a swing, and oh, man! Way out of here. It's a solo home run off the bat of Mark Trumbo, number 22 on the year, as the Twins take a 1-0 lead.
You just can't throw that pitch right there. That swing tells a story right there. I mean, he got all of that one. Remember, he homered in yesterday's ball game too, so he's riding a pretty good hot streak these past couple of days.
Standing in now, Choi.
Third baseman, number 41.
As he swings at the first pitch and lifts a fly ball out to left field. And that'll get down for a base hit.
And the funny thing about this at-bat, he does everything wrong on this swing. I mean, first off, this pitch is out of the strike zone, and secondly, he tries to pull it instead of taking it the other way. Anyhow, pays off for him.
Brian Dozier will stand in, and as you take a look at the splits there, he's actually a better hitter against right-handed pitching this season. Hernandez comes set. Here's the first pitch. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. Hot shot to third. There is Seager to Gordon for 1. Relay to Gonzalez, and it's a double play.
Batting 7.
Well, this ball is hit sharply, but you'll see the pitch is working its way down in the strike zone, and that's very tough to elevate. It's going to wind up being an easy double play ball.
Willie Rosario will stand in, and as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against the southpaws than he does against right-handers. And a swing, and here's another big drive as this ball sent high and deep to left center field. And the long ball will burn him for the second time in the inning. Another home run. So a solo shot here to left center field. 7 home runs for him on the year now, as the Twins have taken a 2-0 lead.
That pitcher's got to be thinking, how can I throw a pitch like that in this situation? That thing was so right down the middle, it absolutely got hammered, and he knew it as soon as he let go of it.
Batting 8. Shortstop.
Stepping in now, Jorge Polanco. As he swings at the first pitch and lifts a fly ball out to left field. O'Neill is in his tracks now, and he will make the catch, so that'll do it. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the... Adrian Gonzalez will stand in, and he wasn't much of a factor yesterday as he took an 0 for 4 in the loss.
Well, it seems like it's going from bad to worse. He had a bad day yesterday, and he's hitting under 200 in his last 10.
And here's a called strike to the 36-year-old veteran. It's 0-1.
Yeah, the best way to neutralize this guy's power, just keep putting pitches right there.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. It's sharply toward third, but quick reactions at the hot corner take away a hit, and there's one gone.
Left fielder, Tyler O'Neill.
In now, Tyler O'Neill, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. This gets foul. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Oh, good spot on the black for strike 2.
He's found a pretty nice rhythm out here early on.
Hit down the third base line. Choi is right there. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Batting 6th, right fielder,
Franklin Gutierrez will stand in, and as you can see, his home and road splits there. He's been a much better hitter away from home. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that's through for a hit. Brian McCann set to take his first cuts with a man at first and 2 away.
Yeah, and he's going to have to find a gap to give that man on first a chance to score.
First pitch is a curveball that's inside, 1-0. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
And this is what you got to do up there, Steve. You got to wait him out.
Yeah, and if you can lay off the off-speed stuff, that's when you're going to get your fastball to hit.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. And that misses, so they fall behind McCann here, 3-1.
Well, this is a good fastball spot for him now, and keep in mind, he's got a big hole on that right side of the infield.
Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Good battle continues as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count remains 3-2. Pulled toward right center field. In there, a base hit. Around third and being waved on home. And they'll get a little closer here as the run comes across to score from first. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
Boy, he comes through with a 2-out, 2-strike RBI. That's a real confidence builder right there. And conversely, that's very deflating if you're out there on the mound.
Leonis Martin will stand in now as he was reinserted back into the lineup here after taking a needed day off yesterday. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1.
Now you've got the tying run over at first. 2 away. He's going to be looking to try and find a gap right here and bring that guy all the way around to score.
And this is what folks mean when they talk about time in the fastball. He looks at the first pitch just to get a feel for the speed, the movement, and then when it comes again, now he knows how to handle it.
They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike 1.
You know, it's just so tough to pick out a pitch that you want against a guy like this. Everything he throws is either on a corner or moving like crazy. He's not the kind of guy that's going to give you a lot of options up there to hit.
In under the hands with a fastball, it's 1-2.
All right, so he sort of wasted one up right there. Now I think we'll see a breaking ball down in the zone, trying to get him to swing and miss.
Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. Would you say he's not really finishing his pitches at this point?
That's a good way to put it. It looks like he's aiming a little too much, and that's not working for him.
Swung on and hit in the air to left. Santana is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. Number 31 steps in here to start out their half of the third. Top of the order to follow.
Yeah, and you know, he's the number 9 hitter, but you've got to go to the plate right now thinking like a leadoff guy. Just find a way to get on base, and then give those 1, 2, 3 guys a chance to drive you in or do something.
Hernandez into the windup. First pitch on the way. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0.
He just about went around. He was lucky to put on the brakes when he did.
And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. A lot of balls down in the zone in the last inning or so.
And I think that's in response to getting bit by those 2 home run balls. He might be a little leery of challenging guys right now, and I don't blame him. Keep it down there.
2 balls and a strike. Here it is. Hit in the air out to straightaway left field. 1 away here to begin the third.
Now batting,
Kevin Kiermaier will get a second shot now. He grounded out to start the ball game.
Not the result you want, and especially swinging at the first pitch. Got to make the pitcher work.
Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Check swing as he pops this one onto the right side. And Gonzalez will tuck this one away for round number 2.
now batting, left fielder.
At the plate, Danny Santana, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
And you know, guys, he's not quite as successful when he's batting left-handed in general. He tends to have more success from the other side.
Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. Seager bare hands it. Throw not in time, and that'll go as a bunt single.
Let's check this out again. This is in show motion, and you'll see how he shows bunt late. He's got his head right on the baseball. You're watching it all the way under the barrel of the bat. That's as good a form as you're going to see.
Park will get a shot here with 2 away and a runner at first now following the base hit.
That 2-out single seemed harmless enough, but anytime you extend the inning to allow this guy to get a shot with a runner on, you better be careful.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. To short, hit hard. He's got it. And a gorgeous flip to second, and with that, the side is retired. 1 left for Minnesota. They lead it 2-1. Leading off the inning, D. Gordon, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. We'll move forward in this one and rejoin the action in the bottom of the 7th.
Now batting, second base.
D. Gordon will stand in, and they've done a good job keeping him off base at the top of the lineup. He's 0 for 3 thus far.
Yeah, guys, not really providing the spark that they usually hope to get out of him. Maybe he can make something happen right here.
Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers.
Your attention, please. Now
So with a lefty
Twins,
waiting, they'll go to a lefty of their own out of the bullpen here.
Freeman.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. In the dirt here, again to first. 2 out with the man at first. Swing and a liner, but foul. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. In there at the letters, 1 and 2 now. Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. Mariners leave 1. Can't make any headway into an 8-3 deficit. Nick Vincent will be summoned from the bullpen now as he'll take over to start inning number 8.
Nick Vincent.
Kevin Kiermaier steps in here. He'll look to keep it going after hitting a double and scoring a run last time up. Time to jump ahead to the bottom of inning number 8 now. Kyle Seager will stand in to lead things off, as the top of this batting order really hasn't been much of a factor so far.
Yeah, and between the top 3 guys in this lineup, no hits between them. And you got to figure you're not going to win too many games when that's the case.
Max Kepler is into the ball game as well as he takes over out in right.
Number 67, Max.
We'll move ahead in this one and pick up the action in the bottom of inning number 9.
The catcher, number 35.
Brian McCann ready to take another shot. Went down on strikes his last time up. And they start him out away with a cold strike.
And you can see him trying to be a little bit more patient here. He's got 2 strikeouts already, but he's got to be careful not to fall too far behind.
That misses. 1 and 2.
Yeah, after that last swing, I would have thought they'd go right back in, but that's actually not a bad location because I doubt he was looking for something out there.
Kepler will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
Center fielder,
Leonis Martin is into the box now. He hit one over the wall back in the 5th. He's set. Here it comes. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
Pretty good speed here coming out of that left-handed batter's box, so it's no sure thing that a ground ball means a double play.
Throw on to first, and the Mariners are now down to their final out. Ketel Marte makes his way to the plate, needing to make something happen. They're down to their final out in the 9th inning.
That's not looking too good for him anymore, but you know what? There's no clock in this sport, and that's for good reason. You've got to fight for all 27 outs.
Fernando Romero will make an appearance here as he is in charge of trying to ring up the final out of the ball game. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
And that fastball is
definitely catches your attention. I mean, especially when it's on the inner half.
And a breaking ball falls in there for a strike. It's 1-1.
Yeah, and it's tough enough to hit 95-plus mile-an-hour fastballs. That curve gives you something else to think about altogether.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1. D. Gordon would be next if they can keep this inning alive. And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. And that is going to wrap things up as the catch is made, and the Twins have run their winning streak to 5 in a row now as this ball game is over.
Well, there's another good win for these guys. That pushes their streak up to 5 in a row now, and it's been a total team effort. Good pitching, good hitting, good defense. They're doing it all right now.
A handful of fine individual performances to choose from in this one, boys, but what do you say we go ahead and let this man take home the hardware? He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, he came through with a couple of hits, but more importantly, that big home run, which really led his guys to this victory.
So that's a wrap here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian.